Hello and welcome to the channel. The Presidential Election Petition Tribunal resumed hearing today after the one-day recess to observe the country's Democracy Day. Peter Obi of the Labour Party, in his usual style, outdid even himself when he presented a further 188 exhibits against President Tinubu. Details in a bit. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. The breakdown of additional 188 exhibits Peter Obi presented against Tinubu in court. On Tuesday, the Labour Party LP candidate in the 2023 presidential election, Peter Obi, presented 188 additional exhibits at the resumption of the hearing of his case against Bola Ahmed Tinubu of the All Progressives Congress APC. The Independent National Electoral Commission INEC had declared Tinubu as the February 25th presidential election winner. However, Obi and other party candidates took the matter to court, disputing the eligibility of the APC candidates while also alleging malpractice during the polls. In his bid to further establish his allegations of malpractices in the conduct of the February 25th polls, Obi on Tuesday tendered additional 188 exhibits against Tinubu before the court. The exhibits tendered at the Presidential Election Petition Court PEPC today are said to contain mainly results sheets and reports used by INEC during the election and were equally admitted as exhibits to be used to determine the legality or otherwise of Tinubu's return as the president. Obi, through a senior advocate of Nigeria's son, Peter Afoba, tendered forms EC40G-PU, EC40G1, and reports prepared by the electoral body after the election. A breakdown of the exhibit presented by Obi showed that 45 EC40G-PU forms were tendered in 10 local government areas of Niger State, 23 in 7 local government areas of Osun, 17 in 3 local government areas of Edo State, and 52 EC40G-PU forms in 5 local government areas of Sokoto were tendered. Obi also tendered 15 forms EC40G in 8 local government areas of Osun State, 12 forms EC40G1 in 12 local government areas of Edo, 15 forms EC40G in 4 local government areas of Sokoto, and 9 EC40G1 forms in 2 local government areas of Sokoto. Labour's party presidential candidate also tendered 5 reports on the conduct of the election in Niger State and 8 in Edo to back his allegations of malpractices during the election. Although the exhibits were contested by INEC, Tinubu, Kashim Shettima, and the All Progressives Congress APC, the presiding justice of the court, Arunat Samani, admitted them as exhibits. At Tuesday's proceedings, Obi also tendered INEC results viewing IREV reports in 21 local government areas of Adamawa State, 20 in Ogun State, 16 in Ekiti State, 19 in Rivers State, and 25 in Akwa Ibom State. Meanwhile, the court has shifted further hearings in the petition to June 14. The EC40G form is used by INEC to record the total number of polling units that were cancelled or where voting was not possible. During a previous tribunal sitting, Obi submitted additional INEC documents as evidence and called on a subpoenaed witness who provided video evidence that was publicly viewed in court. The court, meanwhile, started today's sitting at about 9:22 a.m., and the lead justice thanked everyone for coming and asked for continued cooperation during the hearing. The national women leader of Labour Party, Mrs. Dudu Manuga, stands in for her party, while Chris Maigida represented the APC in court. For the appearance of counsels in court, Dr. Levi Uzukwo San leads the petitioner's team, Abubakar Mahmood's son leads the first respondent team. Shifakin Olujimi's son leads the second and third respondent team, while Afolabi Fashanu's son leads the fourth respondent team. At the resumed sitting, Obi's legal team tendered forms belonging to the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC). The forms are the EC40G forms from 10 local government areas in Niger State. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Meanwhile, the Labour Party LP has said supporters of the party's presidential candidate Peter Obi, popularly called the Obedient Movement, are fighting for the democracy of the country. This was the submission of the chief spokesperson of the Labour Party's Presidential Campaign Council, PCC, Yunusa Tanko, when he featured on Channels Television special coverage for Democracy Day on Monday. The annual celebration commemorates the country's democracy against the backdrop of the annulled June 12, 1993 election, which saw Chief Moshood MKO Abiola emerge as the presumed winner under the military regime of General Ibrahim Babangida, retired. Tanko, as gathered by Niger News, said all that the Labour Party and its Obedient Movement are fighting for is Nigeria's democracy, in a manner similar to pro-democracy activists during the military era. According to him, the twists and turns from the 2023 general election, where the obedient wave blew so many places, was an indication of what he was talking about. While citing the case of Bashir Tofa, who lost in front of his own polling unit in Kano, Tanko said, "That's to tell you the level to which democracy was at its peak in that particular period of time." He said, "All of these things about democracy, all of these people that you see behind you fought for democracy, and today they are being celebrated. For us in the Labour Party and the Obedient Movement, we are fighting for democracy right now, and we believe that tomorrow we will be celebrated because we are fighting for what is just and right and the due process." Recall that the Labour Party is challenging the outcome of this year's presidential election at the Election Petitions Tribunal in Abuja after it came third in the February 25th presidential polls. According to the results declared by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), the party's candidate, Peter Obi, came third behind Bola Tinubu of the APC and Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.